There we go. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have awakened in a forest surrounded by trees, mid-fall, with a light breeze in the air. You've been adventuring for some time to gain strength, gold, fame, and experience, but you are entirely unsure as to how you ended up here, as this place is quite different from the terrain that you were adventuring in before. A light fog hangs above the trees, a complement to the barely noticeable chill accompanying the breeze. As you take stock of the surrounding area around you, you also notice the other creatures around you, and you feel that introductions are in order. So, I'm Wrath. I've been adventuring quite a long ways. I know somewhat about this area. Little yes, little no. I have some knowledge, but not all that much. Most of my knowledge is about the upcoming town we should probably travel to here soon to buy and sell weapons and whatnot.
Okay. I am playing Itchy and Scratchy, a artificer pair of goblin twins, who are also merchants and alchemists.
Okay. Your turn, Mia.
I am playing a half-elf named Antuida. She is...
You gotta speak up a little bit.
Antuida is a barbarian, basically scout kind of girl.
So
But
you're
she
like
can
a
be
paladin?
Yeah, she can be a fighter, but her classes are barbarian. She's a hired.
Okay.
And my goal is to avenge the death of the priestess that took me when my clan died.
Okay. Got you. Do you want to do your in-character introductions, or?
Sure.
Okay. Kevin first.
Alright, well, seems as how I am, scary ass little goblins, I am going to immediately sit up, realizing there's other people in the room, have both Itchy and Scratchy scamper into the nearby bushes and go, no! And then slowly peek out from around a tree. Hurrah!
I'm Wrath. Don't worry, small goblins. I have no ill intent toward you. I only wish to introduce myself. Hello.
Very timidly, but how?
As I'm an extremely silent, secluded person. I'll just
You
wave.
have to say what you're doing.
I'm just gonna wave at you.
You're just waving.
Timidly wave back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do this as my clan gesture towards, do no harm.
You can't just say, I'm going to do this, you're going to
You're going
open your
to,
arms in appreciation.
Yeah. You have to narrate what you're doing.
I don't know how.
That is going to prompt me to hide behind the tree again.
I'm gonna hide my face. Oh, my
Well,
face.
as we required many things on our previous adventures before we have gotten to this place, I would suggest that we make our way to the nearby town of Abercrombie and do some buying and selling. I could definitely make some room in my bag of holding. Right, you guys?
As you said, buying and selling, my heads are going to pop back out from around the tree.
Merchants, yes.
Merchants.
Merchants.
I have nothing of interest besides a bear trap. And I'm gonna use it.
You have a bear trap.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I would like to look around for Robin, my giant mechanical bat.
Okay.
No, stop it. No. 6. Is Robin nearby?
You can see it flying around above you, but it's a little ways away.
I would like to point out that Robin is not a bat. Robin is the size of a fucking car.
It's a huge bat?
It's a giant mechanical bat.
Okay. So it's flying around
Okay.
a little ways above you, but you can't quite... you can see it up there, but you seem to talk pretty quietly. I don't think it would hear you. Ah.
It listens to me. I built it.
Okay. All right. So we are in a little forest, like this. We're gonna say all this is trees, and these are all trees. Thick density of forest. And there's a little trail that will lead down to town, which I'll draw a new map for when we get there. We're all out in the middle of nowhere. Stuck out here. We don't know how we got here. We just know we woke up out here. Would anyone like to do anything or look around for anything or?
I would like to look for plants.
Okay,
Things I can make potions out of.
you may look for plants.
I need to restock my herbalism kit, so I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, you have to wait your turn though.
Nature. So 7.
7. Okay, you see various flowers, and a couple of the trees nearby you have some pretty dense-looking, thin, like vine type of shrubbery hanging off of
Okay.
it.
Anything that I immediately recognize as of use.
Totally should have wrote up on flowers before I did this. You can see a little patch of like orange and red flowers over here. We'll say that we are there.
I would like to go pick said orange and red flowers.
Okay.
How many do I have?
You get 6 orange and red flowers.
Do I recognize any properties?
I think you would go. You're sufficient in nature.
No, but I'm sufficient intelligence. So,
There you go.
I'm sufficient in nature.
13, 23.
They can be used to make either poisons or, oh my god, I lost the word I was thinking of. Poisons or like a base.
So they're a poison base?
Yes. Also, as you are picking the flowers, you hear funny noise. And as you're picking the flowers, a tiny little fairy flies out of your pocket. Right on the left side of your pocket, a tiny fairy flies out of your pocket and starts bouncing up and down in front of you, going, "Hi, my name is Annie."
I'm gonna have Itchy and Scratchy as soon as they hear her dive into the flowers.
Annie is bouncing up and down in there in front of the flowers, going, "What are you doing down there? I'm not going to hurt you. Look at you and look at me. I'm tiny fairy. What are you afraid of me for?"
Hello, fairy.
"Hello, little warrior lady. What are you afraid of me for? What are you doing down there? Why are you hiding in the flowers? I see you.
Itchy and Scratchy pokes her out. Shh! No, you don't.
I see your little goblin ears sticking out of the flowers.
Shh!
I see you though.
I'm gonna stick the head back out. No.
Why are you afraid of me? You're goblins. I'm tiny fairy. I cannot do anything to you. I just throw a flower in your eyes, but I cannot hurt you.
They are scary. No fun.
You're afraid of flower?
So, very no fun.
Not like fairy.
No, like mean fairy.
I'm not mean fairy.
You're not mean fairy?
I'm not mean fairy.
They're gonna slowly, like, stand up from the flower bush. We're not mean goblin.
Yay, I like nice goblin.
We're merchants.
Merchants!
Merchants!
Merchants will give me stuff as I'm helpful to goblins?
This is my character.
Yay!
This.
Leanna is yawning in the corner.
I'm gonna go back to baking flour
Okay,
to learn.
what are you doing?
I walk up to the fairy. I poke her gently on the shoulder. I'm on to it.
Hey, Aaron, sweetie, I'm right in your bed. I don't think the goblins likes me very much. But I would still have to them if they're nice to me. I have to hide in your pouch. I cannot hide in your bag of holding or else I would suffocate.
I don't have it's my new character.
Oh, you just have a pouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
I will ride in your back.
I'm gonna slowly have Ichi raise his hand.
Oh, where did it go? Did you get it?
The hell.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly have Ichi raise his hand. And then point up into the sky where Robin is flying. You could go hang out with Robin.
Ooh, it's big pretty. I said Robin might eat me.
Nope, Robin does not eat.
Robin does not eat
Nope.
berries?
Does not nothing.
I would prefer to
Nothing,
protect
you don't?
Robin. I don't trust goblins.
Robin is a mechanical bird. It really can't be hurt, and it belongs to Itchy and Scratchy.
She's just being nice.
I suppose, minion, if you choose to protect the Robin, such actions would be pointless. Wrath points out to you. However, you do as you must. I am merely here. I woke up here the same as all of you. Are we done?
Yes, Robin's here.
We are in the forest right outside of a town called Abercrombie that has recently suffered attacks from zombies, a wicked witch, and missing people. I've heard great rumors of said area, although I have not had time to investigate as I was hours, weeks from here. I do not know what's been going on as of late.
Things to sell.
Things to sell.
Things to sell.
There is a blacksmith and an inn with a very nice, comical old lady that lives there. You must buy and sell your general goods. The blacksmith has weapons and such things as that. And as far as I know, the witch's house is abandoned as she was defeated by myself and another group of adventurers at a previous time. Although we might ask the town leader. His name is Sam.
To Sam!
I look at you with silent admiration.
To Sam? Okay.
And
All
also,
right.
as you say, enemies, I pull out my bow.
You have
And
a
knock it
bow?
down.
Are you using a bow primarily, or do you have a small weapon?
I have a wooden staff to smack things with. But Kevin wouldn't tell me to get dice for it, so.
All right.
Look it up.
You're supposed to know these things before we play the game. Keep in mind, everyone, that Leanna pays no attention to detail when it comes to these matters, and totally does not research her character before she makes it. You do not. You lie. Lie, 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 lie. Okay, resuming.
I am going to call Robin and have Robin fly above the trees just above our head.
Okay. Is it looking for something or just following us?
Follow.
Okay.
That is my getaway.
All right.
Also,
All right. So we have come into. Do you mind if I use this too? It's green, so.
yes.
It's green. I can clean up green marker with it.
Turns black though.
No, it's green. All right. So, okay. Don't you write that on your face? So you can look like a bandito too.
Yes.
And her band becomes the bitch.
Mm. I'm not good at drawing.
You're gonna have to avoid models first.
Okay. I guess I should have done this beforehand.
Me, whatever.
All right. So as you're walking into Abercrombie, you see large, wide open space. Town looks somewhere in between well preserved and somewhat downtrodden. You can tell that there have been attacks recently. Some of the houses they're missing little chunks in the wood, and there was a fire recently. You can tell one of the houses off in the distance is kind of burned looking. Other than that, it's mostly wood and mud and old school, like old Knights time type of really small town. So you are here. As Wrath has been here before, Wrath would like to point out that the inn is here. This is a barracks. This is Sam's house, which looks kind of like a tiny version of a castle, like a 1 floor. It's probably the nicest looking thing around there. This is the house that looks as though it was on fire. It is now abandoned. We don't know really what's up with that. I haven't been here for a while. And this is the witch's house. So she's basically pointing out in which directions are everything. This little dot here is the blacksmith's house. Yes?
I pull out my
Whatever your name is.
Antuita.
Antuita.
I pull out my gold pouch and shake it silently with my eyebrow up as if to ask where the shops might be.
The shops are the inn
Blacksmith's house.
and blacksmith.
You buy Japanese
However, as I said before, the witch's house has been long since abandoned, as it doesn't look to me as though Sam has done anything with it. However, seeing as how this is not our town and we are not primary residents here, we might want to ask him first. But I will leave it up to you guys whether or not we buy or sell first. Whatever the case, I know people here, so I have a small amount of standing.
I'm gonna tentatively walk up to Wrath and like go on her sleeve.
Yes, Teddy Minion.
Where was Sam?
Sam is right over there. And she points to Sam's house. He lives in that nicest looking building right over there.
You look at Sam's house and look at the witch's house. And look at Sam's house and look at the witch's house.
I think the goblins are undecided.
I'm gonna turn to the party. I'm gonna go talk to Sam and then we're off.
And you just disappear.
Yep, that's all I asked.
What are you doing?
And I follow. I gesture toward him, toward the goblins and follow.
Wrath shakes her head and does this. And goes, excitable minion. And follows him. So, as you walk up to Sam's house, it seems really quiet. Normally, someone that looks at himself as a ruler, a king or whatever, you would expect him to be more noble-like, have servants, and there'd be more noise, possibly music playing, etc. This is quiet. You can see some candlelight in the windows, but it doesn't really look like too much of anything special. You're now standing at the front door.
I'm gonna have Scratchy knock on the door while Itchy holds up the guild badge. Holds up their guild badge.
Okay. Annie,
I'm gonna
Janice. How the fuck do you say your name?
just call me Anne.
Annie has flirted out of Anne's bag and says, I know Sam, he is a nice guy, but be very respectful to him. He has been through a lot. He was an amnesiac werewolf, and the witch was very mean to him, and someone very nice came along and helped him a lot, and we lifted the curse, but sometimes people say that he has some PTSD. So be very nice to him, and he will be very nice to you.
Okay.
So, as you knock on the door, pretty quickly, And the door opens. And there's tall, about 6 foot, maybe 6'1", kind of big guy, stocky type stature, opens the door and looks around first. And he sees Wrath and he goes, "Oh, hello, Wrath. How are you? It's been a while." And then he sees Itchy and Scratchy in the ground and goes, "What are these?" "Oh, look, it's Annie the fairy." "Ah," and he's waving at Annie and waving at Wrath. And then he looks at you. "Oh, warrior type. I like that. I would hope that your intentions are of noble and good. I do not tolerate chaotic evil here."
I don't either.
I'm going to jump up and down and try to get Sam's attention waving our arms.
"Yes, Goblin."
We are Itchy and this is my brother Scotty. We are representatives from the Child Ledger Guild. Merchants.
Merchants, that is good. My town could use some help around here. We actually have a couple of things that we need done and some rumors to speak about as well. I've actually been looking for some adventurers such as you, but to tell you of the rumors and the problems that I am seeking to solve here, I kind of have to solve the issue of my town's lack of supply first. I would like to accompany you in the efforts that it will take to solve our problems, but I worry for my town's defense. I've been through a lot here. I would like to make sure that they are well armed, well defended, before I'm to go adventuring. Would you be willing to help with that? I have a blacksmith and a very nice old lady that runs my inn. They might help you out with your buying and selling needs.
I'm going to look around town.
Question.
Okay.
I'm going to point to the witch's house.
Abandoned house. Who lives there?
That was a wicked witch. I don't know if Wrath or any of the fairies spoken to you of me.
Yes.
I've dealt with many tribulations of late. I actually was spelled to be a wolf. For a long period of time, I lost quite a bit of my life by that witch who used to live there. I feel disheveled and I gain a lot of bad memories and I don't feel comfortable when I go into that house. So I just haven't had the nerve to go and dispose of her things. However, for a price, I might be willing to let you just have it.
How much?
Well, it's not really gold I need. I need help. So maybe if you help me, I'll let you ransack the witch's house and take whatever you want. The only thing that I ask is that you do not dispose of the house itself. Because if it were empty, I might be able to furnish it and take care of it in a way that I might be comfortable allowing someone to live there.
I'm going to have Itchy and Scratchy scratch their chin.
You have bad memories. Lead your bad dreams.
Bad memories, bad dreams, sometimes bad memories come back at the wrong times and it's difficult to deal with.
I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out 2 bundles of sleep powder and offer them to him.
Smell these before bed. I will help you sleep.
And I will not have bad dreams?
No.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I will write that down.
Hold them out.
In exchange for Richard's house?
In exchange for 2 things out of the witch's house. And then, if you help me, you may ransack the rest afterwards.
I'll give and help with town. And then I'll get Richard's house?
Alright,
Yes.
that is a good deal. You're an honorable tiny set of goblins, though. You will not take the stuff and then leave me, correct?
No. I swear by the Child Ledger.
That is your trader guild, yes?
Yes.
Alright, I will hold you to that.
Child Ledger. Best guild in homeland. No clue where are.
No clue where are.
Best guild in home. Has many factions.
Ooh, that is good. Yes.
I'm going to clasp my hands. Take a deep breath as I'm not very good with people. I will help with your town as I see that it indeed needs defense.
Alright.
I only need a few things in gear, so I will.
Alright. I'm sure that the innkeeper and the blacksmith can probably help you, though I've heard of some people from the guild that these little goblins seem to be from, and from what I know, I bet they could help you too. Seems as though merchants would probably have a large stock. So between the inn, the blacksmith, and your funny little goblin friends here, I bet we can figure out how to help you.
Thank you.
Would you like to visit the inn and have something to eat and buy and sell, or would you like to get directly to the discussions of what needs done? Or I suppose this excitable little goblin might want to go to the witch's house first.
Yes.
Yes, are you agreed?
I suppose. Just
Any expenses you can send by some student sitting by him is she's really happy to see him. Okay, so you want to go to the witch's house?
I'm gonna run to the witch's house.
And he's gone. Wrath looks at you and shakes her head and points at him and goes, shall we go? Alright. Spouse Sam, we will return. So, in the witch's house, you see some cobwebs, what looks possibly to be like spider webs. There are 4 chests. This is kitchen. This is the living room. The kitchen has a chest and 4 cabinets. The chest is here. These are the cabinets. The bedroom is off towards the back of the house, so you're going to enter like here. There's the door here. And then this is a little bathroom. Though, you never know what you might find in a witch's bathroom. Could be like Resident Evil. Who knows? Maybe you don't want to go in there. 200-year-old crotchety old bitch. You never know what's going to be in there. I mean,
I was getting
Wrath would like to point out that this witch was known to keep enchanted creatures and trap their souls within things. I have within my possession the bones of the cat, which started the quest in which I met Sam.
I've heard rumors of that cat.
Poor cat was very abused and has since passed on as we put its spirit to rest. And I eventually might make a weapon of some sort out of the bones and respond to the creature. But other than that, you see her bedroom, her bathroom, 4 cabinets, a chest, and a chair.
What?
With some spider webs.
Are there bookshelves?
There is a shelf here, a little table between in the hall, like up against the wall as you're walking through the hall towards her bedroom. A little table that has 2 books. You'd have to investigate this stuff to find out. And there's her chair. Has a little table next to it that also has 2 books.
I would like to investigate books looking for magic spells. Or, you
Which
know,
books? There's
her
2
room.
books here, there's 2 books here, there's books on the shelf.
Start with shelves.
Shelves? Okay.
22.
22. What are you just using investigate? Okay. You find a book on living dead and a book on necromancy.
Okay.
One can teach you how to summon undead creatures, and one teaches you the laws and order and the passing down of spells between necromancers. It's almost like a history book.
I'm going to glare at the necromancer book, shiver, and walk out the house and stand on the porch.
Wrath looks at you and says, I don't think the warrior likes necromancy.
I'm gonna turn to Wrath. I don't think the warrior likes. And then I'm gonna go back to looking for this.
I heard that. What do you
Okay. I would like to investigate the books on the table now.
Okay.
16.
16. You find a book on potions and explosives. And you find a book on elements. Such as, fire spells, water spells. Spells of elements of all kinds. Wrath would like the spell book.
I'm gonna.
Yay. Book of
I just
elements.
want
And I don't know
things to
how
read.
those work. Like, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm a new DM. So everyone knows, like, my second campaign.
It would just be a matter of you
So-
read the books and see if you can determine it. That's what I'm looking for. So it's to determine what
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily teach you things, that's what scrolls are for. What I'm looking for is the witch's spell book. I'm going to investigate the next set of books.
Okay. The book's on her end table.
Yes. 14.
You find an herbalist book and something in a language that you do not understand.
I
Looks like
understand-
scrawl and gibberish.
I understand 4 languages, and I'm proficient in medicine and herbology.
Minion, you are the one standing on the porch while all of the loot is here. I am merely standing about and watching this funny little goblin. Annie the fairy seems to have stayed behind with Sam, so I'm just kind of standing here watching.
So I did not find any spell books.
I'm gonna poke my
Not
head
yet.
I did not find her grimoire.
in the
Not
door.
yet.
I'm gonna
No.
say, did you find anything on herbs?
Yes.
May I see it?
I'm gonna put the book down. I don't need it. I'm a professional alchemist.
I'm gonna grab it. And I'm gonna go sit on the porch.
Add that to your inventory.
Go sit on
Okay.
the porch.
I want to search her room.
Okay.
Thank you.
You find a large chest. Something, you can see what looks like the corner of the book peeking out from under her bed. And some potion bottles, some empty flasks, what looks like some dead vines that used to be plants, some potting plants that had flowers in them, but it's dirt now and it's been abandoned for a while. Okay, Hannah.
I would like to first gather all of the empty bottles and flasks.
Okay.
So how many do I get?
You get 6 empty bottles and 4 empty flasks. Wrath would like to ask if she may have 1 flask and 1 bottle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I would then like to go for the book.
The book underneath the bed. You should pull the book out. It's covered in spider webs and dust. And as you open the pages, and it makes that weird creaky noise that books do, and they're really, really old. You notice that it's blank. Yeah. It's
It's
blank.
an old ass empty book.
It's blank. However, who knows? Maybe it is blank to and then turning back. Maybe it is not. But it looks blank to you. find what appears to be her grimoire.
Yes, that's what I was looking
3 potions of healing, 3 potions of mana, 250 gold, and some strange looking plants of which Wrath and the Warrior are unsure of what they are. I'm not proficient in herbology. Wrath does not know.
At this point, I walk in because I decide I'm broke.
You
I need
remember that you are
stuff.
broke and you have
Yeah.
decided to come and join the raiding party.
Yeah.
Alright. You were all told that you could have the things within the house. However, this witch caused Sam much pain and much suffering. So, if there's anything to be found in here that could further help him, please be kind enough to offer it to him.
for. I would like to identify plants.
I'll see if I'll
Okay.
help. I will help because
Don't butt in with what I'm doing all the time. So am I.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in herbalism. Thanks. I'm an alchemist.
This is an alchemist. He doesn't quite need assistance here.
11.
You find what appear to be the remains of some fruit vines. Could be whatever fruit you want to say that they are. I really don't care on that. Some yellow flower. And some tiny purple flower that kind of resembles a lilac, but a little bigger. The petals are larger than on a lilac.
And what are the properties of these plants?
The purple one can be used for invisibility magic. The orange one can help in size, like return you to your previous size if you have been shrunken. And like I said, the vines were of some type of fruit,
Okay, so the vines are not medicinal.
like the remains of a fruit plant.
So I could probably use them as a catalyst. Okay, and how much gold?
250. I would like to allow you and the warrior to split the gold, as it seems that she is broke and I do not question my adventurers as to the contents of their pocket. I, however, am okay for now. So I would like to allow you two to split it.
Yes. Itchy and Scratchy isn't so long. He'll be nice this time, but
Find round them chest.
merchants. Gotta get everything I can.
There are 2 other chests and 4 cabinets within the house.
So I guess this time I will give you gold.
So add 125 gold. Alright. Successfully picked the bedroom clean and checked all of the tables for the books. Along with the shelf, there are 2 chests and 4 cabinets within the kitchen.
I'm going to go loot the kitchen.
Okay.
Cabinets first.
So you're investigating? Roll investigation. Plus, I don't know, what's the modifier for warrior strength?
It's for investigations intelligence.
Intelligence. So plus your intelligence modifier.
Plus if you're proficient.
-4.
-4, so 11.
Yeah.
You see 5 empty bottles, 2 potions of healing, 1 potion of stamina, 2 empty books, and what appear to be 2 small skinning knives within the cabinet.
Okay, so books.
2 empty books,
Got that.
2 small skinning knives, 4 empty bottles,
Okay.
3 potions of healing, and 1 potion of stamina. There is also